Hello and thank you for tuning in to Ridin Steel. On today's show, we're at Twitchell Airfield in Turner, Maine, where the Kora Care for Kids event is being held to raise funds in support of the Kora Shriner hospitals located throughout the U.S. and internationally. This benefit fundraiser involves or includes many different people. Vendors are welcome to set up tables to sell their goods. A car show is taking place. Motorcyclists organize a ride, as do ATV enthusiasts. It also includes a barbecue contest, music provided throughout the day, and live entertainment by Motor Booty Affair. There's a lot taking place here today to raise funds in support of the much-needed services the Shriners Hospitals provide for our children. So stay tuned. When we return, I'll be making my way around the grounds and introducing you all to some of the folks there. And I'll also be talking to people who have benefited from the Shriners' generosity.
It's time we come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world.
We'll be right back. Ridin Steel is brought to you in part by...
Looking for a meaningful career in the construction industry with a long-standing and reputable company? Ray Labby & Sons in Brunswick is now hiring for full-time and seasonal positions. Join an industry leader who offers excellent benefits, competitive compensation, and opportunities for career growth. Named the Brunswick Downtown Association's Business of the Year, call Ray Labby & Sons Incorporated, 725-7336. Northern Energy Services LLC of Maine, your locally owned business for residential energy audits, insulation, air sealing, and performance upgrades. For all your home energy needs, it's Northern Energy Services.
Let's ride. Hundred roaring engines riding steel, hearts gleaming in the sun. We're riding steel. The rubber hits the road. I'm done doing what I'm told. I'm doing what I want. Riding steel. Leather on my back and the wind in my face. I'm one with the highway and with the human race. This iron horse will separate the bull from what is real. It's the nature of the beast, we're riding steel. It's the nature of the beast, we're riding steel. We're riding steel.
All right, I am here now with
Linda Robbins.
And
Elizabeth, and Elizabeth is a beautiful little girl. We just got done running across the field. I think we look like antelope running across the field, didn't we? You know, so why don't you tell me the story of Elizabeth, and she's one of the beneficiaries of the Shriners Hospitals, I believe, right? So why don't you tell us what the story is with that?
Well, I adopted Elizabeth from Guizhou, China, 4.5 years ago, and she had a bilateral cleft lip, cleft palate. She actually had almost no palate at all. And I went to Shriners and spoke with them before I adopted her to see if they would be able to take care of her medical needs. And they said absolutely. So I knew I could go and bring her home. And she's had 7 surgeries.
7 surgeries? My goodness, you are a bit...
more.
Yeah?
7 more to come.
7 more to come? How old are you, Elizabeth?
Yes.
You're 6 years old? Wow, you are beautiful. You know that? You really are. Yeah, so, you know, how does that make you feel to know that, you know, all of these needs are being met by the Shriners like this, huh?
Because of that, I was able to go and get her. Had I not been able to go and get her, she would have probably lived 3 more months, and the world would be a much sorrier place without this little girl in it.
Oh, my God. We
So-
have an angel.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
The other thing I really want to say is the Shriners always make the parents and the children feel like they are the only ones in the hospital. And they also, if you've noticed them all taking care of her today, they feel like they're into her, they're part of her family too.
Yeah.
And she looks at every Shriner as part of her family too. She just
Pretty nice to walk around here and have all these aunts and uncles hanging around here, huh? Isn't it
Yeah.
awesome?
And Mama.
Yeah. Do you love her?
I I
Her.
do.
You do? You love her? Yeah?
What are we, Velcro?
Yeah.
Blue.
Oh, we're glue now.
You're glue. You're like glue together, huh? So are you in school yet, Elizabeth?
No.
You're not. When do you start school, do you think?
3A.
Ooh. What grade you going in?
Birthday.
First grade. All right. Well, we're here today. We have a booth set up here at the Kora Kare for Kids, and we're here to represent the Bikers Against Bullying initiative that we have. And, so what we do is we ride into schools, folks, and we talk to the children about bullying and hopefully pass on the message of civility and respect to one another so that they realize that all of them everybody is to be respected and treated decently, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you a nice person, Elizabeth?
Yes, and Mama.
Yeah, awesome. I want to thank you so much for joining us, and talking to me here today. I really appreciate it. You look like you're having a great time. You're having a lot of fun. Motor Booty Affair is going to be here later, and are you going to be here to dance to them, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a disco dancer?
Yeah.
You are? Awesome. All right, well, I'll let you go for now, okay? And I'll see you guys around. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Hey, can I get a hug? Huh?
Yes.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Introduce yourself to me, please.
Hi, I'm Michelle Bukavalis. This is my husband, Stephen Bukavalis.
Hi.
Members of Kora Shriners.
And we're helping out with the Kora Ride-In today by doing the barbecue competition. So
Oh,
we're going to
great.
be entering chicken, pork, sausage, and a chef's choice. Last year he came in second in chicken, so we're hoping to come in first this year.
I was here last year.
Oh, then I hope you had some. Don't forget to vote for us.
I was a judge.
Oh,
And I'm
wonderful.
going to be a judge again this year.
Well,
And I do take bribes.
Well,
let me get my purse.
the only thing I can bribe you with is the awesome taste.
So did you say you were Shriners?
My husband is a Shriner and I'm a Shrine Lady.
Excellent. So tell me, why would you want to join the Shriners, sir?
I joined the Shriners because of the good work that they do for the children, hospitals, 22 hospitals around the country, and for the fun and fellowship that we have helping kids. So that's my big thing. We have a lot of fun. We get to do things like this and with a meaning. And of course, I like a little food. So
Here?
yeah.
That's awesome. And Michelle, what do you think of all of this, being part of the Shriners and
Oh, I love
this
it.
special group of people?
I love being a Shrine Lady. I know that I can help all the benefits. I can help benefit the Shriners and support my husband and to do all the things that he does. And we both do it as a team. Some couples go and they do riding or they do traveling, and we do Shrine. So this is the thing that we love to do as a couple, and we have a great time doing it.
Excellent. Thank you so much for sharing with me. I really appreciate
You're very
it.
welcome.
Thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely.
And come see me later for your bride.
Absolutely.
Keep your appetite.
Let's celebrate. Shake it, girl. It's all right. That's right. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right. Come on, celebration. Celebrate. It's all right. Come on, celebration. Celebrate. It's all right. You know it's a celebration right up in here today, y'all. Getting funky, getting down on it. That's it. It's a celebration.
I now have Joanne Ackley with me and her son Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing, Eric?
Good.
Yeah, I saw you playing in the go-karts over there. Were you having a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you want to drive one?
Yeah.
Did you ask them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you step down here, Joanne, with us,
He
okay?
rode in one earlier, huh?
So, Joanne, being part of the Shriners, why?
We always wanted to get involved, and my husband, after Eric was born, he decided that he wanted to join. He thought it would be lots of fun, and it has been. It's been a blast. We've been to all the parades that they have and the functions. We've had a good time, haven't we, Bud?
Awesome. Do you get to ride in a go-kart when they're doing the parade stuff, Eric?
No.
No.
No. They got to have go-karts for kids to
But he's
ride,
got
huh?
his license, so they're gonna put it on fire.
Is that a license?
It's a toy.
It's a driver's license for Eric. Wow, they even got his ID on here. Hair blonde, eyes blue, all of this stuff. That's awesome, Eric. Congratulations. And thank you for taking a few minutes with me. I really appreciate it. You have a great day, okay?
Marley's Ride, a ride to remember, Sunday, May 21st from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Pepper's Garden Grill in Winthrop. Kickstands up at noon. Your $20 donation also gets you into the barbecue. Music by Caldwell Brothers. For more information, call Pepper's Garden Grill at 377-8877 or email Ted Johnston at gwi.net. Proceeds provide scholarships to the Julia Kluge Summer Camp for Girls at Camp KV. It's been a long, hard winter, and as a new riding season quickly approaches, remember that Upright Towing Company will pick you and your bike up and get you both home safely when you've had too many. Call 207-400-7651 because bikers ride and bikers drink, but bikers know not to do them both together. Call 207-400-7651.
Have an awesome day and evening. Let's get down one more time together, y'all. Goes right out to the door. I wanna take me higher. I wanna keep on.
All right, I'm here with Brent Tangway. Brent, you are the one pretty much behind the organizing of a lot of this, right?
Yes, I'm the chairman for the Kora Cares for Kids Ride-In.
Right. Brent, why don't you tell us a little bit about today, what your goals were, what you achieved, that kind of thing.
Well, our goals are mainly just for getting the awareness of the hospital out. We have this event to promote our patients that we take care of in the hospital. So we use this event to bring them here, introduce them to the public, and so the public can see, what our fundraising is and what they're contributing towards and the good help that it does. And we've had 5 or 6 patients here today that shared their stories, and it was just great.
I want to thank you for inviting me back again this year. It was a lot of fun. Terry and I had a ball taking pictures. Dan showed up to help me out. It was great. So thank you.
As much fun as we have, and and this event in particular is about having fun. But the serious side of it is the work that we do in the hospitals, and we support directly here in Maine. We support the Boston Children's Hospital, which is a burn center, and the Springfield Hospital, which is an orthopedic center.
Right.
But the Shriners all over the country we own 22 different hospitals around the United States, New Mexico, and Canada.
And thank you, Brent.
Thank you,
All
Steve.
right, you have a wonderful evening.
Yep. Thank you.
Take care. Introduce yourself to the people back home.
Hello, my name's Dan DeMambro. I'm with Have Records Will Travel, my company and everything else. We've been doing the Shriner Show now for 8, 9, 10 years. I get on board because it's such a good cause. I mean, everything that they're trying to do for the children and everything else hit me right in the heart and everything else. Me and my wife have been doing this ever since, and as long as the Shriners need us and I'm still able to walk, I'm going to be there for them.
Again, I want to thank you and wish you a nice evening, a good day. Okay?
I thank you very much and everything, and I want to thank Ridin Steel for all the good that you do.
Who am I with here? Come and introduce yourselves to me.
Beardo's Barbecue. I'm Steve.
Tammy.
You got quite a crew here.
Jay.
Jay, and who's the young lady? Who are you?
Wyatt.
Wyatt, and you?
Marissa.
Marissa, and you, young lady?
Hi, Jamie.
Jamie, and who's the 2 chefs over there? Jeff and Justin. So tell me about Beardo's Barbecue. Will you? Somebody come over here and talk to me.
I just enjoy cooking barbecue at home. So this is my second year doing this, and you know, it's all about making money for the Shriners hospitals. You know.
You're all Shriners.
Yes. Yep. We're all Shriners. Here.
They're all volunteers, huh?
Oh yes. Yep. We like volunteering our time and you know, making money for the hospital. So.
So tell me why you wanted to be a Shriner. Why don't you come right around here, all right? The question I have for you is, why did you want to become a Shriner in the first place?
Well, the first thing I did was become a Mason. And I knew nothing about the Shriners until I became a Mason. And once I learned about the Shriners and the good that they do for the hospitals, it just made sense for me to do that. You know?
So there's like a tier system in this organization, right? So you joined to become a Mason, and then how long do you have to be a Mason before you qualify to be a Shriner?
There's 3 degrees in Masonry, and once you become a Master Mason, you can become a Shriner.
Okay,
so
and
time is just however long it takes to be a Mason.
Okay, so what's the big deal about being a Shriner then? Okay, you're a Master Mason. Why would you want to? What is the big deal? What's the attraction to becoming a Shriner?
It's helping kids.
More fun?
More fun too. Yep, I drive the many little trailer trucks and parades.
Oh, so you're a logger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. And all these guys here, they've all been in the program as long as you have, or the organization?
A little less time than I have. Yes. Yep.
And so you are the master chef?
I am today, yes.
Last year I ate so much, I got so full, I couldn't stop eating the food. You know, a lot of people sitting next to me, they'd only take like one bite, and I'm looking at it, and I'm going, I can't waste this, right? So by the time the 6th plate rolled around, you can imagine how full I was, right? So thank you so much for taking a minute with me, and good luck to you today, okay? All right, I'm making my way around the grounds here at the Kora Kare for Kids Ridin, and I ran into this gentleman while purchasing a coffee. First of all, tell me your name.
Mike Roy.
Mike Roy, nice to meet you. Your hat says that you're a Kora Crazy Cop.
Right.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Well, it's actually only a half truth. I've never been a cop.
Okay. What inspired you to become a Mason and a Shriner, my friend?
My best friend, who happens to be a crazy cop, was talking to him one day, and he asked if I had any interest in it. I've known him for 20 years, and until the day he asked me, I never knew that he was a Mason and a Shriner.
One of the things I'm gathering here, and the thought that's going through my head, is how the Masons and the Shriners are the embodiment of humanity. They really are, and America, and the values that we hold dear here. Right. You give people a second chance to life, and they're going to grow up to be outstanding contributing members of society. I just know it.
Back and you know, it's nice to see, especially in a society where it looks like all the kids are just sitting around playing. Yeah. That you meet these kids that, you know, they've been given such a chance that they want to give back. Right. So we're just not healing their bodies. We're healing them as people. Right. You know, giving them a reason to be able to continue, you know, and be able to give back to society. Right. So.
Awesome conversation, my friend.
No, thank you very
so
much.
glad I picked you out of the crowd.
Thank
I
you.
learned so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I'm here with a gentleman. I noticed on his hat it says Ambassador Chairman. His name is Ed. What's your last name, Ed?
Ed Dodge.
Ed is a Shriner, obviously, and as an Ambassador Chairman, what are your roles and responsibility in this organization?
Yeah. Most of the things that I do help get the screening clinic set up. We have those once a year and get children screened so that they can go to the hospitals. See if we can help them out.
Okay, so you meet the children and you screen them? Is that what you're saying? You learn about them, basically.
We have screening clinics at usually at a medical facility like the Central Maine Hospital, and we have actually in the whole state. Anna Temple also does this in Bangor, and the whole state we have, I think there's around 17 or 18 clinics that we have. And we have those usually in May.
In the state of Maine?
In the state of Maine, right. Yeah. And I think this year we, between the two shrine locations, we had around 20 children that were referred to the hospitals.
Oh, really? And what were the issues they were facing? Can you give us just an idea, a generalized idea?
Yeah, generally, they mostly are orthopedic things, but especially the Boston Hospital does burns treatment, children that get burned. And right. So there's quite a few more things they're doing.
So how long have you been part of the Shriners, my friend?
I I've been a Shriner for around 40 years.
40 years volunteering for this organization. That's incredible. And what do you do when you're not a Shriner or a Mason? Or are you a Mason and Shriner 24/7? How does that work?
Mason and Shriner, you have to be a Mason to be a Shriner.
Right.
And my civilian occupation, besides being partially retired, I work for a place called the Senior Planning Center in Farmington, and we help seniors get their Medicare insurance and any other insurance needs.
So even your job involves helping people out.
Yes.
You live the dream, don't you?
Well, I try to.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. You're doing a job that is beneficial to so many people and so helpful to them. I mean, how rewarding can that be? I mean, is there any moments in your profession as well as with the Shriners that stands out above most that, keeps you moving, keeps you going?
Well, I think it's just when we realize that we referred a child to the hospitals, that's rewarding to us to know that we can help them out and so forth.
Right, and change their lives. Yeah. Like the young lady that we see here today, Elizabeth. What an incredible story she has. Oh, right. I mean, that's amazing, really. Young girl born in China, right? Living off the backs of people for her first couple of years, right? And then this woman she meets becomes her mom, right? And through you guys, she was able to get her here to the United States to get the help that she needed for her cleft lip.
Right, yes. And we do, there are quite a few children from throughout the world, actually, that are helped by the Shriners Hospital. So.
I got to commend all of you Shriners for doing what you do. And 40 years of volunteer work, God bless you. You know? Thank you so much for taking a few minutes with me.
Thank you.
All right, we're here in front of my Bikers Against Bullying booth, and I had this beautiful family show up here, and school is about to begin, and we're trying to bring awareness about our program out there. And so with me I have
Meredith, Henry,
William, Benjamin.
Benjamin? All right, so here's the deal, all right? Benjamin is starting school for the first time, and Mom introduced me to Ben, and told me that he's, a little nervous about going to school for the first time, aren't you? Yeah. Do you know why you're nervous at all? No. I think, a lot of children are afraid to go to school for the first time. They'll be thrusted amongst all these other kids. And so there's a bit of anxiety that occurs there. And, there is concerns that, he's going to run into somebody that might bully him, right? Is that what you were worried about a little bit? Yeah. But, to all you folks out there, I want to say to you that, all these children are going to feel a little bit of anxiety, and every one of them are going to handle it a different way, Mom. You know what I mean? So how you feeling, Mom? He's going to school.
I can't believe he's going to school already, but I'm confident that things will go well, and hopefully you guys can come and talk to everybody else at his school so they feel as confident as I'm sure he will be in 2 weeks when he goes.
I was talking to Mom and telling her how we need advocates for our program in the schools. So if you ever want us to visit you, organize some bikers to come in. We get shirts just like these guys. Turn around, Ben, so that people can see what the back of the shirt looks like here. Turn right around. Nice. See that? And we put these shirts on the backs of every one of the kids in your school at no cost to the school, mind you. And bottom line is that we all attempt to try to get on the same page together. You can turn back around, guys, all right, and face me. I want to talk to Ben's older brother for just a couple of minutes. Is that okay to talk with you? All right, so you already have been in school for many years now. What grade you going in?
Second.
Second grade. So you've been going to school this is your third year, right? Because you went to kindergarten?
Yeah.
Right. So do you remember how you felt the first day of school?
Yes.
Ever? How did you feel?
Scared.
You were? And how did it turn out?
Good.
Yeah. Did you have fun? Yeah. Did you meet kids?
Yep.
And make a lot of friends?
Yes.
There you go, right? So you hearing that, Ben? When you go to school, you're going to learn, you're going to meet new people, you're going to learn new things. It's something to welcome, not be afraid of, okay? So you're going to be okay, guy. And not only that, but your big brother is right across the hall from you. So if you need him, you'll see him maybe at recess, right? Or lunchtime, maybe?
Different recesses.
You do?
Yeah.
You do, but anyways, he'll see you at the school, right? All right, and maybe, Mom, you can talk to the teachers or whatever, and just, I'm sure the teachers understand that all these kids are a little nervous. They really are.
Absolutely, and yeah, it's great that they're right across the hall from each other. And so,
What school is your son going to?
East Auburn Community.
Thank you so much for talking to me, all right? I appreciate
It's great to meet you, Steve, and we look forward to seeing you at the school.
Excellent. All right, I'm here with a gentleman I just met while judging in a barbecue contest. His name is Denny Mike, and you make rubs and sauces and all kinds of stuff, and so you headed off this barbecue competition, basically, right?
Well,
I organized.
Kinda. I helped Brent Tangway out, and Barry Gates, of course, the top dogs and the Shriners here in the Auburn chapter. This event is one that I look forward to doing. It's a great charity outreach. It's for the kids. It's for the Children's Hospital. Everything about it says I should be here.
So let's move the conversation on to the fact that you are no longer in Old Orchard Beach. You no longer have a venue, but you still have a line of product
I do,
that
I
you are
manufacture,
distributing
and
throughout.
We distribute from Maine to Mississippi in Whole Food stores. I'm in Hannaford's, their whole 187 stores from Maine to New York. I sell in Germany through a German distributor in a dozen different countries. We manufacture in Westbrook. I do the rubs on site. I have a company in Gray that makes up my sauce, and I've been doing that for now going on my 11th year.
Right.
As you know, I have found out, my products are, top quality.
Absolutely, I've been using them all year. I was a judge last year, folks, and I received a gift packet of barbecue sauces and rubs that came from Denny Mike here, and I've been using them all along. And Terry, who's behind the camera, has been fortunate to dine with me, and so she's enjoyed some wonderful steaks, chops. I mean, you gave me rubs for everything, chicken and,
That's right, I have. I got rubs from Fantastic, my savory seafood seasoning, to Cowbell Hell, which is my slightly spicy red meat rub.
And the hot and nasty.
The hot and nasty. I think Carrie especially likes that.
Yeah.
So, it's been fun, and, we're having fun presenting and getting the word out, and I love it when people come up to me and say, Denny Mike, yours is the best I've ever had.
And you're an
life.
Interesting character,
Well,
Denny.
thank
You
for
really
saying that.
are.
And I tell you, I'm happy and pleased to meet both of you guys, and I'm looking forward to kind of us being an item over the years and saying, hey, we will get together on these events and promote the right, charity outreach that, what we really feel strongly about. And having met you today, I love the story. I love the whole background of it. And believe me, I am all over it. I can't encourage you more. I want to help, and I will be there.
Oh, thank you so much, Denny, for taking a few minutes, and I hope to see you next year here.
And it won't be that long.
I know, it goes by fast.
A pleasure to have met you both, and I can encourage your efforts, and believe me, I'm going to help you.
Excellent. Thank you, Denny.
Thank you again.
Thank you. The crowd has been fairly steady here since 2 o'clock this afternoon. They really started to roll in when the bikers came back. And, it's a lot of fun. The Shriners are amazing people. The amount of help that they provide a young child, little Elizabeth, who you met today, would not be here today in this world alive if it wouldn't have been for her mother that took her and the Shriners offering the help that they did. And that's the kind of stories that we see out here and that we hear, and that motivates us to continue to keep coming out here and bringing the motorcyclists into your living room, basically, and letting you know just what we're about. And with that being said, I want to thank you for watching Ridin Steel.
I'm William. I'm Benjamin. And thank you for watching Ridin Steel.
Ridin Steel is brought to you in part by
Ray Labby & Sons Incorporated in Brunswick, a family-owned construction company servicing the Mid-Coast area since 1955. Northern Energy Services LLC of Maine, your locally owned business for residential energy audits, insulation, air sealing, and performance upgrades. For all your home energy needs, it's Northern Energy Services.